Did you know some of the most expensive motorcycle oils, the ones labeled race-proven, full synthetic, or ultra-premium, can actually wreck your clutch, thin out in the gearbox, or damage your engine faster than cheap oil ever could? We deal with it constantly. Riders change their oil with something fancy, then wonder why their motorcycle slips, chatters, or sounds like it's fighting itself under load. Today, I'll show you the 9 types of so-called premium oils, quietly harming your engine, and the 3 that actually protect it for the long haul. If you want smoother shifting, quieter top-end noise, stronger clutch grip, and fewer oil-related surprises, this one matters. Let us start with the oil that pretends it can work for every motorcycle on the road, the Universal Drum Deluxe. You have probably seen it sitting behind a shop counter, a giant unlabeled drum the size of a washing machine, handed out as premium house oil. The shop says it works for every engine sport bike, cruiser, adventure bike, dual sport, scooter, you name it. The mechanic pumps it straight into your crankcase without telling you the viscosity, manufacturer specification, or friction rating. The problem is simple. Many of these drums contain automotive oil designed for cars with dry clutches and separate gearboxes. Automotive oil often includes friction modifiers meant to improve fuel efficiency in a motorcycle with a wet clutch. Those same additives can create clutch slip, glazing, chattering, and inconsistent engagement. You may feel it only when the bike gets hot, climbs a hill, or you open the throttle hard. But eventually the clutch plates glaze, and your once strong motorcycle begins slipping like it has 50,000 miles on the clutch, even if it barely has 5,000. When a shop cannot tell you the exact specification printed in your owner's manual, you are not getting a premium oil. You are getting a blind gamble that your engine, clutch, and gearbox pay for. And if that bottle is vague, the next trap is even sneakier, the friction modifier Mirage. Walk down any automotive aisle, and you will see bottles bragging about super low friction, energy conserving, ultra slippery, or maximum fuel economy. Riders assume more slipperiness equals better protection. But motorcycles with wet clutches operate under completely different rules. These oils often contain high amounts of molybdenum and other friction-reducing additives. Great for cars, terrible for wet clutches. They gradually coat the clutch plates, weakening their grip. Slip under heavy acceleration becomes more frequent. Heat increases, wear accelerates, and eventually, the clutch no longer engages with authority. The bottle may look premium, the label may sound premium, but unless the oil is explicitly certified for wet clutch use, that premium slickness is a silent enemy. And if outdated chemistry is bad, outdated specifications are worse. The recycled spec sheet. This is the oil that looks fresh, modern, and high-tech on the outside, but is decades behind on the inside. The shiny holographic label, the aggressive fonts, the marketing buzzwords, they all feel premium, but flip the bottle around, and the specifications belong to engines from 20 or 30 years ago, not the hotter, tighter, cleaner running engines we ride today. Outdated additive packages cannot protect modern motorcycles. These blends often rely on weak detergents that allow deposits to bake onto the top end. Their viscosity improvers break down quickly under gearbox shear, thinning into a watery film that leaves bearings exposed. Many even carry phosphorus levels that can poison catalytic converters, shortening their lifespan and hurting performance. For the rider, this means faster carbon buildup, reduced heat resistance, early catalyst wear, and sludge forming in the places you need cleanliness the most: cam tunnels, ringlands, and gearbox channels. The oil might look premium on the shelf, but if it cannot meet modern specifications, it is not premium inside your engine. And when an outdated oil still claims to protect every bike, in every climate and every season, you are not looking at innovation. You are looking at another imposter. By the way, what oil are you running right now? Do you know the exact specification, or are you trusting the label to tell the truth? Drop your oil brand in the comments, and I'll help you decode it. If this is opening your eyes, hit like so more riders don't burn their engines on premium hype, and subscribe so you do not miss the next oil trap in this series, the all-season unicorn. Some oils promise to handle every climate, from freezing winters to desert summers. They even claim to be perfect for racing, commuting, off-roading, and long-distance touring. One oil for everything, one oil for everyone. Sounds premium, feels premium, but mechanically, it is impossible. Motorcycle gearboxes shear oil far faster than automotive engines. A viscosity that seems perfect on day one can become dangerously thin after a few hundred miles of aggressive shifting. Hot summer riding pushes the oil to its boiling point. Cold winter mornings turn that same oil into molasses. One oil cannot be ideal for every season, every bike, and every style of riding. When a bottle claims it can, it is usually using weak viscosity improvers that shear quickly and offer inconsistent protection, which brings us to another pretender, the one that claims to be designed for champions, the Track Day Poseur. You have seen these bottles: high contrast labels, racing stripes, bold phrases like track formula, race proven, or competition grade. Riders proudly pour them in, thinking they are giving their bike the same edge as professional racing machines. But there is a catch. True race oils are engineered for extremely short, extremely intense intervals. They prioritize maximum power and ultra-low friction over long-term reliability. Many race oils reduce detergent levels to avoid foaming at high RPM. They are not designed for stop-and-go traffic, long drain intervals, or catalytic converter health. On a street motorcycle, they can turn dirty quickly, shear fast, and leave your top end noisy halfway through the season. Real race oils belong in race engines that get oil changes every few hours, not daily riders that idle, sit in traffic, or go thousands of miles between changes. And while some oils pretend to be for racers, others pretend they never need to be changed at all. The extended drain fantasy. These oils promise you a miracle: one oil change per year, 10,000 miles, or 12 months, regardless of use. It sounds like the future. It sounds premium. It sounds like freedom. But it is a fantasy. Motorcycle engines run hotter than cars, rev higher than cars, share their oil with the gearbox and clutch, and sheer viscosity improvers at extreme rates. No oil premium or otherwise can safely maintain peak protection for a full extended interval in every motorcycle. Extended drain oils often degrade long before their promises. Riders notice low pressure, hot idle, increased top-end noise, rough shifting, or darkened oil long before the interval ends. If an oil promises thousands of miles more than your manufacturer recommends, it is protecting their marketing, not your engine. And speaking of marketing masks, the additive cocktail mystery. Some oils brag about being tunable, telling riders to add boosters, zinc additives, friction modifiers, or stabilizers to unlock maximum performance. Others rely on riders mixing 2 or 3 products to build their own blend. But motorcycle oil chemistry is delicate. Additives must be balanced, not guessed. When you mix random chemicals, they can clash, break down, foam, destabilize, or neutralize each other. You can cause viscosity collapse, clutch slip, increased oxidation, or sludge formation. A real premium oil does not need extra chemicals. If the bottle practically invites you to mix your own potion, it is not premium, it is incomplete. And incomplete chemistry leads directly to the next deception. The Group 3 Gold Digger. Some oils labeled full synthetic are not true synthetics. They are highly processed mineral oils known as Group 3 base stocks. These oils are not bad. Many are excellent. The problem is the price. Group 3 oils often cost as much as true Group 4 and 5 synthetics, despite offering lower shear resistance, higher volatility, and reduced thermal stability. You are not paying for better protection. You are paying for a marketing loophole. True synthetics cost more to make, and they earn their price. Group 3 oils borrow the term without delivering the same performance. And if that trick seems risky, the next one is lethal: the counterfeit boutique. This is the most dangerous form of fake premium oil. The bottle looks perfect, the seal looks factory, and the label is nearly identical to the real brand. But inside, it is not laboratory blended oil at all. It is something poured together in a warehouse with no testing, no quality control, and no protection for your engine. Counterfeit oils commonly contain cheap automotive oil, recycled waste oil, or poorly filtered industrial fluids. They can ruin an engine in a single ride. They can glaze a clutch in minutes. They can destroy bearings overnight. And because the packaging looks premium, riders trust it without a second thought. If the price is unbelievably low or the seller is not an authorized retailer, you are not getting premium oil. You are gambling with the most expensive part of your motorcycle. But not every bottle is a trap. Let us flip the story. Let's talk about the good ones. The wet clutch certified, bike correct viscosity. This is where real protection begins. Motorcycle engines are built differently from cars, and they require oil that matches the manufacturer's exact viscosity, supports wet clutch operation, and resists the intense shearing forces of the gearbox. When certification is clear, when the viscosity aligns with your manual, and when the bottle lists modern motorcycle-specific standards, You are giving your engine the precise chemistry it was engineered to run on. Not close enough, not universal, truly correct. And the right viscosity means nothing without chemistry that survives real-world stress. The sheer stable, true synthetics group. 4 polyalpha olefins and group 5 esters offer exceptional heat resistance, low volatility, and strong shear stability. They survive the violent shearing forces of your gearbox, keeping oil pressure stable and protection consistent. A true synthetic lets your motorcycle shift smoother, run cooler, and maintain cleaner internals over long intervals. It protects your engine not because of branding, but because of molecular structure. And even the best oil is useless if the bottle is old or the source is suspicious. The climate-correct, fresh, and traceable choice. Oil must match the weather you ride in. Cold mornings demand proper flow. Hot summers demand thermal resilience. And freshness matters. Stale stock or unknown sellers introduce risk no rider should ever take. When you combine the correct viscosity for your climate, a true synthetic formulation, and a bottle purchased from a trusted, traceable source, you are giving your motorcycle the highest level of protection modern oil can deliver. Now, you know the 9 types of so-called premium motorcycle oils that quietly damage engines? And the 3 types that genuinely protect them. Premium price does not mean premium protection. Chemistry does, certification does, traceability does. Drop a comment with the oil you are running right now, and I will decode it for you. And if you want a full guide on how to read oil data sheets like a mechanic so you never fall for marketing again, hit like and subscribe so you do not miss the next one.